Karin. Welcome to my kitchen. Growing up in the Midwest, one of the few times I ever had seafood was on New Year's Eve. King crab legs and clarified butter.
As an adult, I've added oysters to the repertoire.
Winter is oyster season. Today, we're going to chat about cleaning, shucking, and eating oysters.
These bivalves actually process up to 50 gallons of water a day and take on all the minerals specific to their surroundings, so they actually taste like where they're from. To have a good oyster experience, make sure your oyster is in good condition. Only use oysters that are shut, which means they're still alive. These guys come straight from the mucky ocean walls, so they'll need a good scrub. Pay special attention to the area where the two sides of the shell come together, the area called the hinge.
This is why you get oysters from restaurants, unless you love cleaning things. Have someone do it for you.
While you're working with oysters, make sure they have access to air and stay chilled. Once it's clean, firmly grip the oyster flat side up with a towel and tip it at an angle against your work surface. Carefully poke your knife into the hinge area, removing any shards as you go. Try not to jab the whole knife quickly into the oyster. The goal is to insert it just far enough so that you can twist it and thereby pry the oyster top off. Once it's the jar, slide the knife horizontally across the rim to separate the flesh from the top. Then slide your knife around the base of the oyster. This separates the abductor muscle. Now the oyster is dead, but don't worry, it didn't feel a thing. These guys don't have nerves. I like to also check for pieces of shell and dirt before I put the oyster back on a bed of ice. I like surprises, but a crunchy oyster is not a good one.
Here's the scary part for a lot of people, eating the oyster. Now you don't have to chew this all the way, just a couple of chomps and you're good. Also, don't try to swallow it whole, don't be a hero. Some oysters are really big. My friend Erin just happens to be here right now and actually has a little fun add-on on how to eat these.
So we have Albarino, which is a white wine coming from Galicia. Which is a coastal region, so seafood is huge. And what I love about Albarino is that you like literally taste the ocean. There's this brininess and salinity. The fishermen would catch their oysters, shuck them right there in the boat, and then after they eat an oyster, they do a little shot of Albarino as a finish.
All right, Erin, should we try this?
I think we should do it. I was a hero.
I'm a veteran fisherman from Galicia.
Cheers.
Cheers.
With minimal equipment, you can actually enjoy the essence of the ocean in your own home.
It kind of is a great way to feel like you're traveling without actually traveling.
Be sure to check out Erin's videos for more info on her ultimate seafood pairings.
Both in the miroir of the oysters, the terroir of the wine, and they go so beautifully together.
Absolutely.
I'm Karin. Thanks so much for joining me today in my kitchen. I hope you'll enjoy some oysters this winter, maybe New Year's Eve, and maybe for the first time. Oops. Hello! Welcome to the fireplace. I don't know if you know this, but I'm doing New Year's Eve to go. I'll have oysters and other kinds of seafood, prawns and smoked trout salad, breakfast kits for the next day, which I'm really excited about.
If you live in Minnesota and don't have a Norwegian sweater, highly recommend.
You gotta represent.